We are on the air. Hello, everybody. Mad Valid Mike is back, and Pops is with me to celebrate the opening episode of Season 2. Season 2, Episode 1, which I have dubbed Back in the Saddle. Woohoo! We are back in the saddle. It's been a good 6 to 8 months since you have last seen Mad Valid Mike present his world-famous podcast.
I would say world famous. Nobody's seen it.
World famous, not many viewers yet, but I expect it to.
Big time. Coming up.
We have
major announcements.
We have some pretty big stuff for this episode.
I like it.
I am going to give you all, first of all, Pops. Pops is my co-host today. He won't be my co-host every week, but we've been doing other podcasts. You can check us out on YouTube at Mad Valid Mike. We talk about the Gators. We talk about other things. But we'll be doing a March Madness podcast as well.
Yes, we
But
are.
I welcome in Pops. Thanks for doing episode 1 of season 2. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Love Florida. The tax-free state of Florida.
Okay. So what we're going to talk about today is a few things. Number one,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you all an update on my life since we last spoke. And you all care. Yes, you all care. Whether you're related to me or not, I am forcing you to care about
I agree.
that. Number 2, I have a major announcement to make.
Not a general.
Not
a major announcement.
Not a general one.
All
A
right.
major announcement that
All
you are aware of, and you have developed 3 questions for me about said announcement.
I have.
And I will be answering those questions off the cuff. It's not like we're doing this. This is not our second try at this episode at all.
Come on.
Hopefully the microphones are
One
working
and done
this
is
time.
what we say here.
And-
One and done.
And then number 3, as much as I want this episode to be positive and cheery and happy, I want to make you
Yeah,
laugh like
yeah.
usual. You are going to witness some of the fire in my belly that you bestowed upon me upon birth. My anger, my intensity about 2 specific things that really got to me in the last 3 days.
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show.
End the show.
You're gonna
Because it's going to be positive. All positive right now.
We are going to try. So, update on my life. Number 1, I have moved to Florida.
Woohoo!
I have moved to Florida. I live about 10 minutes away from mom and dad right now, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And the weather has been incredible. Much better than the Midwest. I feel for you all up there, but I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Sold the house up in Indianapolis and just felt like it was the right time. The last
Yeah.
3 winters in Indy, when you are praying that your pipes don't burst because of freezing pipes, whatever,
Yeah, it's not good.
no good. That is not covered by anything. All
No.
of you up in the Midwest know that. The
Septic,
I
you
had
never
a
know
septic tank
when that thing's gonna go out. You never know.
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And me taking care of chickens. I had a great backyard. I checked that off my bucket list, having a house with an awesome backyard, a decent sized house, and a decent neighborhood. All that stuff was good.
2 rabbits, 3 chickens.
I had 2 rabbits, 3
2
chickens.
dogs.
One of the chickens was killed by one of the dogs.
Yeah.
That's another story for another time.
Yeah.
But it was a good time
Oh, it's a good house.
to come on down. I've never been married. I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I was at the end of my rope, kind of, so to speak, at my job. Plus, the city I lived, not necessarily my neighborhood, but the city I lived up in Indianapolis, Anderson, I did not like at all.
Yeah.
Very uninspiring.
Where you lived in your block was really, really nice
It was
people. Terrific people. Every time we stopped by, we came in, they are all coming over saying hello
Yes.
to us. Nice people.
Incredible. And
Yeah.
a few of them watched my dogs for me.
Yeah.
I had to keep up with the Joneses. They were always up to date on their yard work and how their
Well,
house
you did
looked.
a nice job
So,
in your yard, my
Thank you,
friend.
thank you,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
You
and I
learned
thank
from
you.
the best. You didn't learn back when I was trying to show you, but then you figured it out.
So yeah, and I'm back in restaurants again. Currently, I don't know what the future holds, short term or long term, in that respect. But some of that has to do with the big announcement coming. So when I came down here to Florida, this was in May of last year.
Yeah.
It was not a seamless transition.
Well, it's like anybody that moves from one state to another.
Not easy.
You know, it's a job situation. You got to find a job if you don't already have a job. And obviously it's the traveling, you have to pack everything up, bring it all down. Some stuff goes into
You helped me tremendously.
all that different
I can't
stuff.
thank you enough.
Yeah.
You drove the truck the entire way because
Yeah.
I had to be with the dogs in my car.
Yeah.
But when I first got down here,
Yeah.
I decided to live with you and get the lay of the land and see what jobs were out there, all that stuff.
Find what you really wanted to live, where you wanted to live.
And
so many complexes. out there.
after about a month,
Yeah.
I looked at both of you
Yeah.
in the house and I said, I wanted to be closer to you guys, but this is too close.
Not this close.
Way too close. And so for everybody involved, I found a way to get an apartment, a place that was giving away 2 months free, only 10 minutes away from them.
Yeah.
I got back into restaurants. It took the first 2 months of living here. I could not find a job because I was only looking for jobs outside of restaurants.
Correct.
Now,
Yeah.
I can't really blame other companies because my whole resume is restaurants.
Yeah, this is kind of the state of Florida. Is kind of the entertainment district,
Hospitality.
and hospitality. So there's not a lot of other jobs unless you're going to be like an astronaut.
Or sell cars. I had an offer to sell cars
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
at a place that was telling me I was going to make $10,000 a month to start off with. And this was a place that had 3 signs that had still not been repaired from
the
a
last
hurricane 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I'm going to make $10,000 a month, but you can't repair your sign up there?
Yeah.
So I passed on that. Anyway, what I
So what did you do?
what I figured out was there was a greater power keeping me away from other jobs for those 2 months, because a couple weeks in, I quickly realized this is not going to be easy. And so I kind of jumped head first. What are you looking at?
Are those things plugged in?
What are you talking
Are
about?
those wires
Yeah,
plugged in?
it's plugged. Shut up. We've got it. We're good. So I learned, I'm like, let's dive head first into something that I started before I moved down here, and let's get that checked off my bucket list. So that is what number 2 is. My major announcement.
Major announcement.
My major announcement is I am soon to be a published author. Yes, sir. That's right, America. You're going to be able to read all about me within a few weeks. I have written a book that is currently being edited by my publisher named Dee Dee. She's also my technology expert. She's trying to help build a little empire for me.
Oh.
The book is called
Yes.
I Can't Wait.
Wow.
The subtitle is 30 Years of Slinging Food and Drinks Across America, Pops. All sorts of interaction stories. There's knowledge in there. If you do not laugh once or twice, if not 100 times, during my breakdown of my last 30 plus years.
Yeah. Do you get a picture of that book? The cover of
Yeah,
that
let's
book?
throw it up there.
at
That's
that.
the cover. If you look at it closely,
Is that you?
it is me.
Wow.
It is me.
Wow.
And if you look closely,
Yeah.
there's some flair on my vest here. When I first started with Outback, we used to wear
10 pieces of
we
flair?
had to wear a bunch of pins. And the movie Office Space kind
Yes.
of
Oh, I loved it.
made the term flair
Great.
and wearing pins
Yeah.
as a restaurant server mainstream. And so I thought I'd include that in my book cover, and it shows the 4 different areas of the country where
I love it.
I waited on tables.
Yeah, I love it.
So go out there. It's going to be available. I've been told the end of March, maybe the beginning of April. It's going to be on Amazon, of course,
Yeah.
and other places, but certainly Amazon.
Ebooks.
Ebooks, you can get the hard copy.
The hard copy.
I'm assuming it's going to be, I don't know how they price that stuff. Maybe it's $10 for an ebook, maybe $20 for a hard copy. It's certainly not going to be a ton. It's going to be well worth it. I tell you that.
How many pages?
It's 200 pages.
Wow.
So it's not War and Peace, but it's certainly not a pamphlet. I am very happy about everything I put in there. I don't think I'm that great of a writer, but my publisher has been pumping me up every time I talk to her, saying that you use techniques that you don't even realize you're using.
You know what you are? You're a storyteller.
Mm.
And you're a very good storyteller. So when you tell a story, it has all of the components that you need when you're telling a story. You know, a start, a beginning,
Usually.
a middle, and an end.
Sometimes
But it's funny. But you go
Sometimes.
through this because you're waiting for the punchline at the end.
Sometimes.
Because, oh, it's good.
there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah,
You have
Yeah.
3 questions for me.
I do.
I gave you homework for this
Yeah,
episode.
Yeah.
Give me 3 questions about the book that you are interested in.
What would you say is the most unusual request of you as a
Of
server
a patron,
from a customer? Yes.
there's been
What's some
thousands of. I can't even.
And this is just a little teaser from what's going to be in the book.
Okay. So did you have? I can't think of one right now.
Well, I could think of one that you've told me about.
Give me a hint.
Bubbles.
Oh yeah. So, all right. So this is in the book. I'll give you a little tease. It was the day after 9/11. This was 9/12/01. We all know the whole world, country for sure, was in shock. Everybody I worked with was in shock. We're just kind of all walking around like zombies, like, what the hell just happened? What does this mean for us all going forward? Whatever. My restaurant's open. I'm at Outback, and the first table I walk up to is just this single woman who's meeting somebody else. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Doing fine. Can I get you something to drink to start off with? Yeah, I'll take a Diet Coke. She takes Diet Coke. I'm like, all right, let me go get the Diet. I'll give you some time to think about appetizer, whatever.
You know, they didn't have Coke Zero back then.
Okay. It's nothing to do with the story, but thanks for putting that in there. So I bring back the Diet Coke, and I'm like, are you ready to order? No, you need a minute? All right, fine. So I go away. I come back. Are you ready? Yeah, I will order an appetizer, but there's something wrong with my Diet Coke, she says. Something's wrong with your Diet Coke. Okay, what is it?
What the hell's that?
There's not enough fizz in my Diet Coke, she says. No fizz in my Diet Coke. My brain immediately goes to a place where I'm surprised I didn't get fired for. But I look at her directly and I go, ma'am, did you see what happened yesterday? And she goes, you mean like with the towers and all that tragedy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I'm like, okay. And you still think you need more fizz in your Diet Coke? Just checking. So I grabbed the Coke, went away, and went to a different thing. Like, really?
Yeah.
You can, like, after what, the biggest event in the history of my life, and she's worried about how flat her Diet Coke is, and I went to a different line.
Well, it wasn't flat. It had some fizz in there, but not enough fizz.
I was tempted to just go in the back, take a straw, and blow into it for a little while, and then bring it back out to her. I did not.
Well, that's restaurant stuff. We don't want to talk about that.
I did not do that.
All right.
That's the kind of stuff might be in the book. We'll see.
All right.
Question number 2.
Number 2. Of all of the states that you've worked in, and there's been plenty of them, what state had the best clientele customers?
Easy.
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Oh, there you go.
No question about it. Indianapolis, those people, the regulars that I developed there, they had a lot of money, but they were, and there's not a but there. They had a lot of money, which makes sense why they threw money at me and just gave me ridiculous amounts of tips. I had $100 tip at least once or twice a week, and we're talking like on $80 bills. They were easy to wait on. They were fun. They would never whine about anything. They would make jokes if things came out wrong. It was incredible.
Nice.
From Kevin, Steph, to D-Law and Lori Law and their family, to there's so many.
You'll put the list out.
I'll put the list down there. I don't.
Good.
Jim and Tina and all. There's hundreds of you all, and hopefully I'll be able to put a bunch of you down there. Yeah, it was Indianapolis by far, and it's not even
great.
Close.
Third question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, over this 30 years time,
yes,
there's been all kinds of customers that have come into your store.
Yes.
Some well-known.
Okay.
Some just like you and me, regular people. Okay. You've had podcast people that have their own podcasts, former athletes, and all. What was some of the celebrities, or give me at least one celebrity that you've been served?
That I served.
Yeah.
Yes. So there is actually a chapter in the book that I think it's called Celebrity Sightings. I don't know if my publisher has changed that or not, but Celebrity Sightings, I talk about in the book. There's probably a good 10 to 15 examples of celebrities that I waited on. I'm going to give you one teaser that I put in that chapter.
Okay.
I waited on a large mountain of a man named Ted Washington.
Ooh.
You know who Ted Washington is?
Played for the Chicago Bears, among other teams.
He did play for the Chicago Bears. He made a big name for himself playing for Buffalo Bills.
Yes, he did.
This guy was every bit 6'5", every bit 400 pounds, a dark black man. I don't know if that even matters, but for this story, you'll probably understand why I mentioned that. I see him come in. I've seen him in the restaurant before. This is in suburban Chicago.
Yeah.
At the Outback Steakhouse, I worked there, and we had a few guys come in. One time he came in when Paul Ettinger, the kicker, was there, and he actually slapped him in the head, and Paul Ettinger tried to laugh it off, but I'm sure that hurt because it looked like it hurt.
We went to the hospital afterwards.
He was playfully slapping the kicker in the head, the biggest defensive lineman in the football. So he comes in. This time he sits in my section, so I get to wait on him.
Oh, all right.
I go up to him. It's him and what turned out to be his cousin, his younger cousin. And, hey, Mr. Washington, nice to meet you. His enormous hands engulfed my enormous mitts. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. How are you? I'm pretty good, thanks. What can I get for you to drink, sir? I'll take a Sure the Temple. So I started chuckling just like that.
Yeah.
And I look back at Ted and he's like, Ted was not laughing.
Wasn't laughing.
I needed a change of
underwear. Yeah, quick.
So I stopped laughing. I'm like, I'm sorry. I did not expect that to come out of your mouth. I apologize. And I looked to his cousin. It looked like a younger cousin. I was pretty sure he was over 21, but he looked younger.
Yeah.
He was wearing braces, I remember. And he had a really not a very manly voice. I'm like, what are you going to have, sir? I'll take a Bud. Budweiser bottle? Yeah, Bud. I'm like, can I see your ID, please? My ID? I'm like, yeah, can I please see your ID to get you the Bud? What do you mean? And then from across the table, I hear Ted Washington, your ID! Show me your ID! I needed a change of underwear again. I soiled myself again. I was never afraid more of being an offensive lineman across from Ted Washington at that moment.
Wow.
So that's a little example. There's a bunch of other ones in there, both good and bad, both funny and not funny.
Yeah. Good
tippers, bad tippers are in there. People that demanded having part of the restaurant sealed off for them as if they were...
I'm not waiting. I want that table right there. So please tell those people to get up and leave.
You're not far off. So was that your third question or second question?
Was
that three?
That was my three questions.
Yeah, that was your three questions.
There you go. There you go. Throw it away.
Good. Yeah. Good. Outstanding. So we should move on. I guess to the last segment. Should we?
I think it's time for the last segment.
I'm
having a great time.
Are you having a good time?
Good time.
I'm going to display a little bit of what this gentleman passed on to me.
Oh boy.
In terms of fire.
Oh, this is not good.
And anger.
Oh boy.
I had three great days the last 3 days.
Oh yeah.
On Saturday, I had a few epiphanies at work where I basically told myself, this job could be way more fun than you're making it by just stop stressing about everything that's out of your control. And
you only can control what you do.
And I'm learning this at age 50. Yes, it's taken me 50 years.
And not worry about what the hell the restaurant does.
It's their problem. So the last few shifts I've had have been really fun and just as profitable before. It's not that I'm not worried or I'm saying, oh, I don't care anymore or any of that. I still care tremendously. But there are things that are out of my control that what's the point of worrying about them?
Your whole job, and you've said this to me for years, is to take care of the customers in front of you. That's your entire job.
Well, there's teamwork involved.
Yes, but whatever the restaurant's policies and all this other garbage that goes on, you have no control over that.
Yeah, ultimately where I work right now is a fine place to work. It's profitable.
Yeah.
The people that come in tip usually 20% across the board. Now, primarily because I'm pretty good at what I do.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things I have confidence in. But so that was awesome. The last three, especially Saturday night, I had a good time. The band was really good. I got some good tips. I had some fun with my coworkers. So that was great. The next day, Sunday, which was yesterday, I got a big poker win.
Love it.
Big poker win. I do not have many vices these days. I quit smoking a good 12 years ago. I am on a 6-year break from drinking, and I don't need pats on the back or anything. It's best for everybody involved that I stopped that stuff. I haven't been. It's been a minute.
No cash games.
It's been
Cash games.
It's been a minute since I found a woman that likes my company and I like hers.
Yeah.
I never was really that much into drugs. So my vice has become playing poker.
Yeah.
And I have noticed at this place about 25 minutes away, a poker room, I'm not good. I'm not lucky, but I still compete. And it scratches my gambling itch. It scratches my competitive itch.
Good house? Good house?
Yeah. Yeah. And I had I was getting better and noticeably better. And I was winning money in January. February came and I was just a mess and no luck, making bad raises, bad folds, bad calls, all that stuff. And I was about to give it up. And yesterday, just a bunch of things clicked, kind of like when they clicked at work. And I was patient again. I was picking my spots. I was not playing cash games. I am a tournament player. I am not a great tournament player, but I'm way better tournament player than I'm a cash game player, where I lose my patience and then all of a sudden $200 is gone. I go get another 200. That's gone. Whatever.
I think you sell yourself a little bit short on what a player you are. There's luck obviously involved in gambling.
Yes.
No matter if you're betting on sports teams or if you're playing cards or whatever. But when you are sitting in a tournament and there's 130, 140 people, and you end up to be the last guy?
The last two.
Well,
and I had the most chips. So at the end of this tournament, there was
more than just luck there.
Yeah, this tournament yesterday, there was 140 people.
Yeah.
It was 130 to buy in. So you can do the math on that. The last two spots, we ended up chopping the last two spots. I'm not going to give you the financials, but we chopped the last two spots, and I had the most amount of chips, so I was known as the winner. But yeah, you know what's interesting? I just think about it now is that I can read people better than the average person, tying it back to waiting on tables.
Right, exactly, because you've watched this for 30 years.
For 30 plus years, I know exactly what
you already have stuff coming to the table before they even ask for it.
So that's the vice. I don't know if that's the hill I want to stand on as far as developing myself as a human being with more patience and less emotion, doing it with poker. But it's awesome. I have a great time in it. It is a vice. We all need something.
Yes.
So I had a great day yesterday. Then today, this is a long-winded effort to get to when I get upset. And then today I had another good day. I woke up, went to the bank, put a decent amount of that money into the bank. I had a nice breakfast. My dogs were awesome. They were playful. They were not overbearing. They went poop when I said to go to poop.
Wow, there's interesting.
This leads me to, I knew that I was coming over here.
Yeah.
You just served me an incredible meatloaf.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
It was even more succulent than you thought it was going to be. So a great meal was had by all here. Before I was going to come over, this is what's going to lead me to number one.
Yeah.
Thing that pissed me off.
Yeah.
I was going to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Now, if you look, I really don't need one.
Yeah.
But since I was in such a good mood, I use haircuts as like a female version, a male version of a spa day. I like getting my hair cut.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And the woman,
yeah.
I have a woman stylist, and when she washes my hair, she gives me a scalp massage. Love that shit. I go in. This is her third chance. I've had my hair cut by her a few times.
Yeah.
But there's been a couple times where I left angry because their customer service there is so below par. Maybe it's like that for the whole state of Florida. I don't know.
If I can just interject here, customer service in Florida is so, first of all, you wait. The only customer service that I know in the state of Florida that is direct and always the same is at Publix.
Okay. So they're like 5 steps behind like Midwestern people.
Yes.
Not just one step. They're like 5 steps.
Oh, 5 steps.
So at one point during one of my past visits, you should really, when they were making excuses for why she did not come out for 20 minutes from the back room, probably playing on her phone, you should really go online and make an appointment online. So I started making appointments online. I made an appointment online today for 3:25 p.m. Pops.
Yeah.
I was there at 3:15 because I like to be punctual. It's one of my few good traits, punctuality.
Yeah.
I'm there at 3:15. There is the girl's mom and another dude cutting hair in there. I go up. I'm like, I have an appointment at 3:25 for your daughter. I'm not going to say names or whatever. And I'm a little bit early. Do I need to sign anything? Nope. Just have a seat. She'll be right with you.
What time was this?
3:15.
3:15. All right.
I go have a seat on my phone. 3:20. Nothing. 3:25 comes. Both of them are done cutting hair, and they are now in the back.
Okay.
So it's just me sitting there at 325,
Yeah.
kind of looking in the back like,
Yeah.
All right, 326, 327, 328. I'm playing my phone. 330 comes. The dude comes walking out. Did you have an appointment?
Yeah.
I did have an appointment. Online. Yes, online. 325 with the daughter. With the daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then he goes to the back. I thought he was going to the back like, hey, what are you doing? He's still
Come
waiting.
on,
he's waiting out there.
You're 5 minutes late. Let's go.
Another 5 minutes passed. So we're talking about 3:35. Now it's only 20 minutes since I sat down. However, customer service people, 3:35 arrives, and I'm still looking in the back, and the mother comes strolling out. You had an appointment, right? Yes. We've gone over this. Yes. I went online like you told me. 3:25 with your daughter. Well, she's picking up her daughter right now.
Oh boy.
I go, she's not even in the building? I've been here for 20. I stopped, I got up, and I left. Part of what poker has taught me is to just let it be. Serenity now. Serenity now.
So this hairstylist, if she sat down at your table and sat there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, whatever. She wasn't even in the building. Neither one of them wanted to say she's getting her, it's going to be a little bit, or it's going to be a few minutes.
Can we cut your hair instead?
Oh my God.
Right.
What a joke. So that's number one. Number two.
Yeah.
For the second time, now this happened, I want to say a good year, maybe year and a half ago, when I got back into social media. I had an old neighbor of mine basically accost me with, and you might have seen this on one of my stupid posts. I make stupid posts on Facebook, just try to get people to laugh. Very sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun. It's all in entertainment. It's nothing whatever. But he made I think he made a direct message to me a year and a half ago, but this time it was in the comment
thing. Yeah.
And he said, Mike, I was a former neighbor of yours and you were a bully to me, and it was horrible, and you treated me so small, and I just moved into the neighborhood, and you were an awful person to me, and maybe you should block me, and blah, blah. This is the second time this person had done that. Now listen, I've never been perfect. I wasn't perfect now, and I wasn't perfect back then. I have been bullied like most people in my life, in grade school and middle school. Did I have a big opinion of myself in high school being a basketball player and I was in the popular groups? Probably. But if I bullied you, I apologize. This guy's name is Tom, I think. I apologize. In no way,
From your last neighborhood?
Yeah, no. I'm talking from Haddow. I'm talking 35 years ago.
Oh, for God's sake.
And I apologize if you've held on to that for so long. My apologies. I in no way want to harm anybody, offend anybody at any point in my life. So my apologies.
So let me get this straight.
Twice now he's done that. I'm pretty sure in the DM I responded to him like, I apologize. I don't ever recall doing that.
Hold on a second.
Don't even say his name.
No,
don't even say his name.
But on Hanno, you were a teenager.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember being a bully, but let's just say for the record I was.
Get over yourself.
I guess. I mean, I've kind of tried to reconnect with a bunch of people on Facebook from high school, and a lot of people that I wasn't friends with. One of my major regrets about high school is that I only stayed within my groups.
Yeah,
but
everybody.
But I didn't bully people, but I also didn't stop the bullying. So I was kind of an observer, but I wouldn't stop it. Maybe I would laugh with them, which wasn't good, and I don't condemn it. Or I condemn it now.
If that person's still thinking about this today.
So that really bothered me. It bothered me that I had that negative effect on somebody for this long, but also that I don't recall. I have a great memory, which is one of the reasons why I love the book I wrote, because I can remember things really well and in detail, and you'll see that in the book. Put it up again. I can't wait. So I'm upset about that for a few reasons. I apologize with all my heart. And that's the last I'm going to say about it. You asked me to block you. I did. Sure. Done. You're blocked. So you shouldn't be able to see any of my posts, and you shouldn't be able to laugh at any of that. So I am completely out of your life from this day forward.
Done.
I wish
Bye-bye.
I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I don't want any harm to you. I wish you the best. It bothered me.
Oh, wow.
So that got me going, Pops.
Wow.
So
I
this
guess.
we are now at 30 minutes. Moving forward,
Yeah.
Mad Valley Mike Season 2 is going to be done through Riverside FM. I don't really know how that works. We have used it, me and you, in the past.
Yeah.
But apparently it
Well,
has...
you're not a tech person.
It has improved significantly,
Yeah.
so I can use editing on there. I usually edit these on CapCut, then I go to YouTube and all that stuff. My publisher's going to help me with all that technological stuff.
Good.
So moving forward, we're going to have that. So it'll be on split screens, and my co-host can be anywhere in the country. So look for me to be texting you. And if you have a good idea for an episode, let me know so we can get this Mad Valley Mike empire rolling.
There we go. There we go.
Pops, I want to thank you for coming on the opening episode 1 of Season 2, which I called Back in the Saddle. I want to end with this. If anyone out there ever needs anything from me other than time, money, or me caring, just give me a call. Until we meet again next time, be good, do good. Goodbye, America.